I'm Sheriff Rick Bradshaw. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Behind the Star.
Thanks, Sheriff Bradshaw. Did you know Palm Beach County has close to 10 million people traveling on our roads annually? We couldn't be more proud of our traffic division for their commitment to road safety. If you ever wonder about our team, our traffic division is comprised of almost 60 people who work hard to keep you safe. And Sheriff Rick Bradshaw recently talked about the commitment to serve and protect inside the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office.
Been doing it for 52 years. Ever since I came out of the Marines, I went to work in West Palm and worked there for 33, and now I've been the sheriff for 19. So, but I'm just a regular person like you. Got dogs and family and enjoy getting out in the outdoors. I just got a different job. I was a Cub Scout, Boy Scout, and an Eagle Scout, and I enjoyed every bit of it. That's probably why I ended up, doing the military service too. Everybody in my family that's has served in the military. Scouting, it teaches organization, it teaches discipline, and it teaches respect. Those are three characteristics that are in very short supply with our teenagers these days. I mean, you can see with their attitude with law enforcement, with the teachers, with authority figures. These are attributes that are important to being successful in today's world, and they're not getting it because the family unit is not what it used to be. When you said, "Who am I?" I'm no different than you. I got a different job, right? And that's what we want the young people to see. We're no different than anybody else. We just have a different job.
Recently, PBSO observed National Alcohol Awareness Day. Did you know that alcohol consumption contributes to a significant number of crimes, including assault, domestic violence, and DUIs? Let's raise awareness and promote responsible alcohol consumption. Commissioner Mac Bernard recently honored our Corrections Division with a proclamation for National Correctional Officer and Employee Week. Thank you, Commissioner Bernard, for recognizing our dedication and service to Palm Beach County. To the con artist attempting to scam our elderly and most vulnerable residents, we have your number and voice. It's only a matter of time before we catch you. The scammer is using the name Sergeant Ingram from District 6. Remember, if you receive a call claiming to be PBSO asking for money to resolve a warrant, hang up immediately and call 911.
Hello, this is the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Department, District 6, Boynton Beach. It is very important that you give us a call back in reference to a non-emergency legal matter. You can reach me, Sergeant Robert Ingram, directly at 561-589-2966. That is at 561-589-2966. Give me a call as soon as you receive this message. Thank you.
Child abuse is a serious issue that affects children and families everywhere. Recognizing the signs, such as unexplained bruises or sudden changes in behavior, is crucial. Please report any suspicions to the National Child Abuse Hotline, which is 1-800-4-A-CHILD. Sheriff Rick Bradshaw presented awards at this year's Eat Better, Live Better, Feeding the Hands of Hunger luncheon. He spoke about the importance of volunteerism. Congratulations to all the recipients for their dedication to promoting healthier lifestyles in our community.
We're really, really glad to be a partner with this organization. It means a lot to us, and we will always be there to support you. People in the community don't really know how much good you do. But what's really important today is the volunteers. These people give the most valuable thing we all have, our time. Because once we give it, we can't get it back, but what they get back is the satisfaction of knowing that they're doing something really well. And most organizations that I know can't survive without volunteers. They're so valuable, they need to be recognized. We put on luncheons, but it's good when people say, thank you, we recognize what you did. So part of what we're doing today is to recognize the people that volunteered. But I look across this room of the people that are here to support this, and you all are volunteers in a different way.
Recently, Palm Beach County and the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office held a threat management conference for law enforcement across the United States.
It's a threat management conference that consists of multiple agencies coming in to learn about threat management, listen to various speakers. We're going to have breakout sessions for training. It's also grant funded by the federal government, so we're going to have federal partners here, and they're going to be speaking and delivering training as well. We're putting out training to prevent violence. This is a new way of the world. We're going to be having speakers that were active shooters, that past active shooters. We're going to have victims of active shooting, and basically it's to prevent violence nationwide, and that's what this conference is for. We have our training with the Sheriff's Office. It's called Project Safe Schools, and basically we have detectives that go out and teach kids how to identify threat, how to identify the signs of any homicidal students or suicidal students. We're going to show how we train these students in Palm Beach County to identify threats. So that's one aspect of it. We also have our clinical staff here, therapists, because that's also part of threat management, because it has to deal with anybody that has a mental crisis or could be violent due to mental crisis. It's like a co-responder model. It's not just law enforcement here. We have that side of the house as well. We're at the forefront of threat management. Our unit's growing basically on a daily basis. We've really taken the helm and taken charge to have this conference. It's an honor that we could put this on, and we have agencies from all over the country coming here to learn and to network. And that's what it's all about, is team building and networking with each other. That way we can share information and prevent violence, and that's what this is all about. It's a big collaboration.
The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office held a conference for educators and law enforcement regarding how to profile criminals. Phil Chalmers was the guest speaker.
Today, the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office and the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Foundation is holding two sessions for profiling teen killers. What this is about is we brought in Phil Chalmers, who has over 30 years of experience. He goes out, he befriends the individuals, the teen killers, the school shooters, develops a relationship with them. He finds out what's going on in their lives, what was going on in their lives prior to the shootings. Phil's knowledge we thought would be beneficial for everyone, so they can get a little bit of insight into teen culture and what these kids are going through. So hopefully they can recognize some of the signs at their own schools of some troubled individuals that might be on the wrong path.
We're going to teach the attendees how to spot troubled individuals, how to spot violent people. And we call it profiling. And I want to teach them the causes, warning signs, and triggers of juveniles who commit murder, juveniles who commit school shootings. We're going to talk a lot about school safety, crime prevention, and we're going to touch a little bit on the youth culture. We raise these kids staying in a very violent youth culture, and it's no surprise that a lot of these kids do turn to violence.
This is strictly mostly teachers this morning. This afternoon will be law enforcement. We're splitting it up because of the number of people. We've got a great turnout. There's like 500 each session. So they're going to hear about everything we do to keep the schools safe, what to look for, some warning signs, about kids that may be in jeopardy, that may be prone to doing these type of things.
We wanted to give everyone a different perspective. This is an individual who comes in and he's actually had 300 interviews with school shooters. So he has a lot of insight.
This is a very proactive event, and the more of these events we do around the country, the more we can prevent some of these incidents from happening. And obviously in the end, it saves the lives of children, which is what I'm all about.
And PBSO honors the memory of Deputy Sheriff Richard J. Landis, a hero who made the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty. To serve and protect was his oath, and to honor him is our duty. We honor the memory of Sergeant Jose Diaz Ayala, who passed away after contracting COVID-19 while on duty. Let us continue to keep him and his family in our thoughts and prayers. We will never forget. We stand in solemn remembrance of a man whose life exemplified valor and dedication. Detective Clarence G. Bud Backherms served Palm Beach County with distinction and courage, making the ultimate sacrifice in 2019. To serve and protect was his oath. To honor him is our duty. So far this year, we've lost 41 brave souls in the line of duty across the country. Their sacrifice echoes across the nation, reminding us all of the dangers faced by those who serve. We honor their memory and extend our deepest gratitude to all law enforcement officers who put their lives on the line daily.
So today we're here to talk about securing your home while you're gone on vacation or out of town so that it is not an opportune target for burglars and thieves. Well, if you're going to leave on a vacation, you're going to be out of town for any length of time, you want to make sure that you make your home look like you are still there. Some of the ways that you can do that are to make sure that when you're gone, someone continues to cut your grass, keep the house outside look like someone's still there. Part of that would also be if you get newspaper delivery to either stop the delivery or have your neighbors or someone pick up the newspaper and bring it in, or put it out of sight so that people driving by couldn't tell that there was an accumulation of newspapers in the driveway. Along those lines also goes with your mail. Either have your mail delivery stopped or have neighbors pick up your mail. Get the automatic timers for your lights, which will turn your lights on and off at night while you are away so that it looks like there's activity in the home. One of the other things that you do, especially in this day and age with the prevalence of social media, is you don't want to post on social media that you're going on vacation, because sadly to say, sometimes burglars aren't going to be people that you don't know. They could actually be someone on your friends list. Have secure door locks on your home, and if you have an alarm, make sure you set your alarm and have that monitored. I think most alarm companies, you can call them and let them know that you're going to be on vacation, so if the alarm is activated, that they know you're not there. Some of the other things that you can do are video surveillance cameras. Make sure everything in your house that's of value is secure. When you're out of town, have your neighbors look out for your home. The bottom line is you just want to make it as hard as you possibly can for the burglar to A, get in your house, and then B, if they do get in your house, to get your stuff and steal it. PBSO wants to make sure that when you leave on vacation and you come back, that your house is just the way it was when you left it.
Welcome back to Behind the Star. Attorney General Ashley Moody and Sheriff Rick Bradshaw recently held a press conference to talk about Operation Pill Drop and National Drug Take Back Day.
Several years ago, we figured out, guess what? Some of these accidental overdoses are coming from our own homes. And that's when the drug take-back program started. And the second thing we realized was it's not a good thing for the traditional way that people were getting rid of their medication is to flush it down the toilet, because now it's an environmental problem and it's tainting recycled water system. So to that end, we started this take-back program with DEA, where we have the drop-off boxes at our district substations. And it's an all-year-round program. So it's not one specific day, although we're going to celebrate it like this. It's all year round. Last year, we collected about 3,200 pounds. This year, we're already up at 1,100, so I think we'll break the record that we had last year. But it's a good thing. I think it's reduced the rate of these accidental overdoses that are coming from our own homes. But it's been very successful. And again, you know, the Attorney General is 100% correct. You know, the federal government is allowing people in this country to die because they won't shut off this border, they won't shut off this fentanyl source. It can be done, and it needs to be done, because guess what? You know, just the amount of fentanyl that'll fit on an eraser is lethal enough to kill you. And that's what's happening. And there's too much of it coming in here too easily because this border is not being controlled.
Palm Beach County Sheriff Rick Bradshaw honors PBSO employees who work in the Telecommunications unit.
This is Sheriff Rick Bradshaw with a short message to say thank you to the telecommunication operators. The 14th through the 20th is Telecommunications Week, where we celebrate the accomplishments and the importance of telecommunications within an agency. It's the nerve center. It's where everything happens first. So if they don't get it right, it can't go right the rest of the call for service. And we do over 1 million calls for service every year. It's a busy place. It's stressful. But the men and women that work up there have handled it properly. They're professionals, and they do a great job. So congratulations on Telecommunications Week, and thank you for what you do.
And let's take a moment to honor and celebrate the unsung heroes who are always the first to respond during our toughest times. Thank you to all of our public safety telecommunications professionals for your dedication and service. And now let's profile some of the people in telecommunications who truly make a difference every single day.
Teletype, the easiest way I can think to describe it is we are the backup for dispatch for communications. So we do all of the data entry background information that gets put into the national and Florida databases. So if you're calling to report your car stolen, we're the reason why if someone goes to run your car, they're able to see that it's entered as stolen. So all of that background information that would help a dispatcher or a deputy get your car back, we're the ones who put all that information in.
It's after I started finding a sense of like community responsibility, that's when I was like, you gotta look out for these people, because as you go through more training and you're constantly trained on how to deal with emergencies and other people's crises and things like that, and we're constantly told like you're talking to people on the worst day of their life. Even though it might seem small to you, this is a crisis for them.
PBSO also celebrated Therapy Dog Appreciation Day. Let's hear it for our Possum Therapy Dog Unit and their contributions to our community. And PBSO is hosting the Law Enforcement and Multidiscipline Crimes Against Persons Therapy Dog course. The program is led by experienced trainers to help therapy dogs make a positive impact in our community.
Sheriff Rick Bradshaw has been instrumental in his progressive thinking with our executive command staff to allow us to grow this program. Again, we started with 2 dogs, and we've expanded this program to 12 dogs now. I believe we're going to be adding a couple more here in the next couple weeks, maybe a month or so. We are running an academy on May 6th. Sheriff Bradshaw's vision and foresight to know what these therapy dogs are capable of and what they're doing has allowed us an opportunity again to grow the program. We are grateful for his partnership with Sheriff Wayne Ivey so that the Paws and Stripes North in Brevard County gave us the green light to use the trademark Paws and Stripes South.
Take Your Child to Work Day at PBSO was a huge success. We had a fantastic time showing the children of our PBSO families where Mommy and Daddy work to serve the Palm Beach County community.
I'm Sheriff Rick Bradshaw, and I'm pleased to announce that text to 911 is now available in Palm Beach County. Even though this technology is now available, it's important for you to still call when you can and text when you can't. And here's a few things you need to know about text to 911.
When should you text? Texting to 911 is an option for individuals that are deaf, hard of hearing, have a speech impairment, or in an emergency situation where a voice call is not possible. With texting to 911 now available, why is it still so important to call? When seconds matter, a conversation is the best and fastest way for a dispatcher to retrieve and deliver life-saving information. There is no replacement to the calm voice on the other end of a line in a true emergency.
Every month, PBSO offers an exclusive peek behind the badge as we showcase the incredible work of our units. We start off by featuring our Marine unit.
Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office Marine Enforcement Unit. I've been in the Marine Enforcement Unit for a little over 20 years.
Here at PBSO, we're taking proactive steps to address homelessness in our community. Our dedicated homeless intervention team, led by Deputy Mackey and Corporal Maldonado, conducted training sessions for our deputies to equip them with the knowledge and skills needed to assist homeless individuals compassionately and effectively.
What we're trying to do is expand the knowledge of police in persons experiencing homelessness. This is a growing crisis here in Palm Beach County. Throughout the class, we're going to learn Palm Beach County statistics, the numbers. We're going to go over salaries. A lot of what we hear is they don't know how to budget their money. The face of homelessness, it's not what you think, the stereotypical person on the side of the street holding a sign. We've been getting a lot more families, a lot more children in cars, sleeping in the back of Target or the Publix parking lot, or finding them in libraries, and families living in tents in the woods. We've come across a variety of people, nurses, doctors. We've even helped cops.
And now, some news and notes from around the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Congratulations to our Citizens Police Academy attendees for successfully completing our 7-week academy. Your dedication to learning about law enforcement and engaging with our community is commendable. Thank you for your commitment to making Palm Beach County safer. Meet the newest member of our team, our therapy dog, Iceman. Sheriff Rick Bradshaw introduced Iceman after his press conference with Florida Attorney General Ashley Moody. Captain Stravelli attended a missing person conference where he was interviewed about PBSO's Missing Persons Unit and about our proactive efforts when someone goes missing in Palm Beach County.
My name is Stephen Stravelli. I'm a captain with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. I work for Sheriff Rick Bradshaw, and I'm the captain over Special Investigations Division, which one of the areas that we investigate is missing persons, and that's the relevance to being here at the national conference in Las Vegas. Well, we're very fortunate in Palm Beach County. Sheriff Bradshaw is very in tune to the need for multidiscipline responses to things. So we have, in addition to what we're doing in missing persons, we have the behavioral services unit. It's a unit comprised of law enforcement and therapists also, and they're handling the different types of like threats to the community and things as a pair. And so he's been ahead of the curve on these things all along, and it just allowed us to be able to put this in place. And the way that I always looked at it was, if I was calling law enforcement hoping for a response to a missing person, if I had a missing family member, I'd want what we're doing.
Sheriff Rick Bradshaw addresses some of our new hires, reminding them that being a deputy is not just a job, it's a calling for a life of service. We received this touching commendation from a member of our community, praising Deputy Williams for her exceptional kindness and assistance during a stressful situation. Her dedication to helping others, ensuring their safety, and going above and beyond is truly commendable. Thank you, Deputy Williams, for your outstanding service and compassion. Congratulations to Deputy Lawrence Gramuska and Deputy Samantha Anastasia for graduating from Palm Beach State College's Basic Law Enforcement Class number 220. Major Kyle Haas from Professional Compliance joined to celebrate their achievement. We are PBSO proud. 4 of our deputies recently joined the Girl Scouts 2024 Mentor Me event, sharing their career paths and insights to inspire the next generation. Their presence was inspiring. We hope this leads to more collaborations with the Girl Scouts. A huge thank you to Mr. Roger Laurie from Sharon, Connecticut, for visiting us and treating his favorite unit to lunch. As a distinguished U.S. Coast Guard veteran with expertise in underwater demolition, Mr. Laurie was impressed by the professionalism and dedication of our PBSO bomb squad during his tour of our facility. We appreciate the support and admiration. Thanks to all who joined us at PBSO's Community Forum at Kings Point Theater in Delray Beach. Over 100 attendees were there as we discussed car burglaries, traffic concerns, and crime prevention tips. Remember to lock car doors, obey traffic laws to avoid accidents, and stay vigilant of your surroundings. If you see something, say something. We're a call away. We were thrilled to have participated in Sandpiper Shores Elementary School's Walk for Autism in Boca Raton. It was an honor to be part of such a meaningful event. Happy National Siblings Day from PBSO. Meet Rodney and Rodley Origine. They were born in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, and with 19 years of service at PBSO, these brothers are true pillars of our community. Let's celebrate these incredible siblings and their dedication to serve our community. Thanks to Gove Elementary School for hosting PBSO during Career and Vehicle Day. Our deputies from EFF, Aviation, Mounted, Therapy Dog, and Vehicle Homicide had a fantastic time engaging with the students and showcasing the importance of law enforcement in our community. Special thanks to all the organizations who joined us in making this event a success. A big thank you to Little Smiles Florida for generously donating soccer balls. We surprised a group of middle school students with the equipment to support their athletic pursuits. Dr. Carl Gibbons, principal of Lakeshore Middle School, and Glades Regional Superintendent Angela Avery Moore joined us to honor them. Great job. Thanks to everyone who joined us at the Boca YMCA Healthier Kids Day event, which featured over 2,000 attendees. Deputies from the Bomb Squad, Motor Unit, Vehicle Homicide Unit, Emergency Field Force Unit, Mounted Unit, and PBSO's Funmobile came together to promote a healthier way of living. Congratulations to Deputy McCarthy and Deputy McCoy from our Motor Unit for their outstanding performance at the Palm Beach State College Motor Rodeo. Deputy McCoy earned second place overall, while Deputy McCarthy secured third place overall. We're so proud of their dedication and skills. PBSO celebrated International Children's Book Day and the magic of reading. We believe every child deserves the joy of reading, and our therapy dogs are here to make it even more special. On World Autism Awareness Day, PBSO reaffirms our commitment to raising awareness and supporting individuals with autism and their families. Every day, we strive to serve and protect everyone in our community, embracing our differences. A huge shout out to everyone who joined us at Sailfish Marina Resort for our annual Tip a Cop event. Our deputies swapped their uniforms for aprons and put their waitering skills to the test, all for a great cause. Every dollar tipped went towards supporting these incredible Special Olympic athletes. Thank you for helping us make a difference. And thanks to everyone who participated in the Torch Run for Special Olympics Florida.
Besides taking care of communities, what we do and keeping them safe, part of our responsibility is to stand up for those people that can't stand up for themselves.
Now, back to you, Sheriff Bradshaw.
Okay, that'll do it for this episode of Behind the Star. On behalf of the men and women of the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, thank you for watching.